So he pumped out all the air in the chamber and created the strongest vacuum he could, and now he's going to put it underwater. So let's see what happens.
It definitely floats. Actually, it's even more buoyant now than when it had air in it.
That's crazy. To me, that's enough to have to rewrite physics with gravity. How can it be more buoyant with nothing in it? It's displacing the same amount of water. So there's got to be something in it, because I don't believe in nothing and there's energy in there.
Because you're floating vacuum chamber. Okay, so we should be able to get a good view underwater with the GoPro. Okay, let's get it sinking. Okay, I'm gonna open it up. 3, 2, 1. But the pressure isn't going up at all. See the pressure? Still a low vacuum.
So he's filled it up partially with water, and there's still no pressure at all. And there's no air bubbling up out of there.
I'll let you think about why that is. So you can see there's no air bubbles coming out of this, but we're just filling up the volume. Whoa. Sucks in my finger. Whoa, there's like strong pressure waves shaking the whole vacuum chamber. So it's interesting, the bubbles that you see in there are not actually air bubbles. It looks like it's shooting in, making air bubbles, but it's actually nothing bubbles. I mean, there's a little bit of air in there, but it's pretty much, these are bubbles of vacuum.
So bubbles of vacuum, bubbles of nothing. I don't believe that there could be bubbles of nothing. So there's not many ways that the ether shows itself, but this, to me, is one possible way, because how else can you describe it?
Sound travels at about 760 miles per hour, or 340 meters per second. That's about 661 knots on an average day at sea level. And sometimes you can almost see it.
So we see whatever that is. We know it's not air. That's not the way air behaves. And we know we can't see radio waves. So
what you're looking at here is a NASA image of an SR-71 bending light waves.
So it's bending the wave of particles of light. They have to claim this because they have to count everything because they're materialists. But isn't it possible that when you get these high energy situations that it's the ether revealing itself? I think it's possible. So just because the cult of bumping particles and mainstream science can't agree with it doesn't mean the ether doesn't exist.